Absolutely love chicken satay. I love the chicken on the sticks and the yummy peanut dipping sauce. However, there's no way I can be bothered to do that at home. I'm not going to throw chicken onto skewers. But this recipe gives the best of both worlds. It's a yummy chicken satay stir fry with a delicious peanut sauce and not a skewer in sight. Here's how you do it. Is do all my chopping. I've got one onion which I've sliced quite finely, as finely as I can. And I've just got one red pepper here, which I'm just going to slice thinly, long ways. And then I'm going to just chop it into three the other way. One of the things about this dish is that it's got a bit more veg and a bit less chicken, which does make it a bit cheaper. It's just £1.20 per serving, and it also makes it more healthy as well. But don't tell anybody that, they won't notice. I'm just heating some vegetable oil in the pan, and I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic, crushed, my onion, just pop the pepper to one side, and then I've got around 400 grams of diced chicken. So you can just buy chicken breast and dice it yourself, and dice it quite small so it goes a bit further and just mixes up really nicely with the sauce. The smaller the chunks, the more surface area and the more sauce they will get coated and the more tasty the dish will be. That's going to brown for about 5 minutes, and while that's browning I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. To make the sauce you need 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, not the light one, the dark one is much better. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I just use the one from the bottle. It's much easier than faffing around with lemons, and it's always available, and I don't think it really tastes that much difference in this sauce personally. Then you need 3 cloves of crushed garlic, which I've crushed earlier. You need 3 rounded tablespoons of brown sugar, not white sugar. Gives a lovely sweet flavour. I've got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, not 1 tablespoon. That goes in. And then 3 rounded tablespoons of peanut butter, obviously the key ingredient. You can have crunchy or smooth, what you prefer. I like the crunchy. Just want to stir it so all the ingredients are well combined. And then add around 200 ml of milk. Milk, not water. You need milk because it just helps to blend with the peanut butter. Being peanut butter is obviously like quite an oily substance, and if you remember your science from school, water and oil don't mix, so you need some milk. So just give that a really good stir so all the ingredients are really well combined. Lovely, just put that to one side. Now I'm just going to check on the chicken. Okay, the chicken's not really brown, but it's cooked, so I'm going to add the veg to that now. I'm going to add the pepper and the green beans. I've got 300 grams of frozen green beans, but any frozen green veg would be fine. Just going to stir that. I'm just going to stir fry that for about 3 to 5 minutes, just until they're cooked through, and then finally add the sauce. Okay, so the vegetables are ready, the green beans are cooked through, and the peppers are cooked, but they've still got a nice crunch to them. So this recipe is going to be ready in about 4 minutes, because the sauce takes about 4 minutes, and also the noodles take about 4 minutes. So I'm just going to pop the noodles on now, and then I'm going to add the sauce. So I've just put some boiling water here, so turn down the heat, and then pour in the yummy peanut sauce. Stir it through everything, and then just keep stirring it for about 3 or 4 minutes or until the noodles are cooked. Make sure that the sauce starts to bubble. Turn up the heat a little. Now if you have an accident with the sauce, so if it starts to split, don't worry, just add a little bit more milk and just keep stirring. You don't want it to split, so don't let it bubble, but don't let it boil for ages, because then all the oil in the peanut butter will split and it will be ruined. So after 3 or 4 minutes of stirring, it should look like this. The sauce has thickened slightly and everything's just coated with that delicious, thick, rich, peanutty sauce. Here go the noodles, which I've just strained. Rice goes really well with this as well. The noodles are obviously really quick. Awesome. And now for the chicken satay. So here we have delicious chicken satay with vegetables. Not the healthiest thing in the world. Obviously peanut butter isn't the healthiest thing in the world. Lots of salt, lots of fat. But it does have at least one of your 5 a day in there. Unless you have a peanut allergy, please try this recipe. It's so delicious and you won't be disappointed. For full recipe details, visit my website, gourmetmum.tv. There's also loads of other cheap, easy and tasty recipes for you to try. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time.